for the recording, okay?
3 if you count the garbage can.
Okay, here's more spoilers coming. But if you remember the cyber snakes that they have in this game,
Yes.
to suck out the cyber poison.
That's an in-joke. But they do, yes. So, yeah, I've never actually played through this, by the way. This whole thing. I will say this is the ugliest kind of interface that it could have, but... yeah, and I know we've left this on stream, but these terrible CGIs... there was a manga that came with, like, Snatcher. I shouldn't say it came with it. It was just kind of in the middle of the manual of... This guy was originally... God, running through a crowd of people, right? And random was chasing him and shoots him, and like the guy's face is torn off and this woman gets surprised. But here they change it to an alleyway. And yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be raining or it's just really staticky or what, but yeah. So
Did they have special effects or did they fuck up? I don't know. Tough call.
yeah.
So under a crowd of people.
I still have the instruction manual, and I actually have the original disc, but I don't think it plays anymore.
Rub some
Anywho,
toothpaste on it, that'll fix it.
oh yeah, and there's a second. I didn't actually get to see it, but there's like a second CG, right? I think that happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of
It's
like,
not very good.
yeah, Gillian and Jamie on the rooftop.
Gillian, the world's stiffest man. Just look at him pose around in there.
I also don't really get why the sirens kind of like just are sort of spotlights, but I guess it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then, oh, this is weird. This is like kind of a different style than the previous CG. I think.
Also, why are the sirens even on? Because they're not looking for a criminal. Gillian's coming in willingly because it's his idea.
It's like, hey, traffic, out of the way. We're picking up the new junker.
It just makes him feel more comfortable. He likes to feel important.
I'm gonna look like a real badass in front of my ex-wife. My freaking ex-wife.
My ex-wife with all of 10 polygons.
Yeah, my wife's a 10. 10 polygons.
Let me just make sure I set all the controls correctly, so, there we go. We don't miss any of the action. We'll push any button. Let's see. Message speed, we'll go with fast, because why not? Controller. This is, look at this crap! Look at this crap! There's like 12, like, letters, and each one is a different combination.
This looks like a phone keypad. I feel like you have to dial somebody at Konami and have them set up your controller for you. Type in Hideo Kojima, see if that works.
What? Like, that's the worst control scheme I've ever seen in my life. Like, fucking Konami couldn't make, like, a thing where you just assign 2 buttons.
I think they ran out of the alphabet before they ran out of their swapping there.
Please press button M to continue.
Oh, boy. I think this is, like, the standard sort of, like, this isn't anybody who's living or dead. Yeah, company's name.
Yeah, this game is a work of fiction, blah, blah, blah.
Right. And I think next you're supposed to get, like, the silly, like, the... This is dedicated to... Oh, yeah, here we go, in English.
Yeah, all the cyberpunks.
And Cyberpunks is even in its own font in this version. It's already so different, I can't even take it.
It's
Graphic
dedicated
design
to
is my passion.
all the punks.
Whoa, what? This looks like better, but it's also in a really small window and a really, like, small resolution to begin with. And then it looks kind of a lot like the Sega CD version. Game's quiet.
This is
All
kind
right.
of weird. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't take advantage of the PlayStation stuff to use good resolution.
I will just say from Police Knots, like, they were really shitty, like, about it. Like, I mean, shitty about it meaning, like, there was, like, really just weird-ass shit they did where I feel like they just handed it off the programming to, like, interns and didn't worry about it.
Yeah.
I can turn up the music if we want here.
They have the ability to move their fingers. We're doomed.
Behold, a hand. Look at this heat sink.
Alright. And then they do a different thing here, by the way, when you finally get to see the title screen. 'Cause before it was like a scratching thing, but now...
Oh my god.
I know. Whoa.
What if Snatchers had guns?
Take that, logo. I'll teach you to announce the name of our game.
Snatk!
Yeah, just snap.
Oh man. Should I go into the deep lore about all the different dates that can happen in all the different games? Nah, who cares?
Yes.
Oh, alright. Yeah, so in the original game, the catastrophe happens in 1991, and then they backdate it to 1996 because, like, 1991 passed and there was no catastrophe or whatever.
Yeah, maybe 5 years later. That'll be right.
They kept releasing Snatcher every 5 years, making sure maybe this time the catastrophe will happen in real life.
The American version, I'll turn it up. The American version, they like backdated the game actually to 2047 instead of 2042. I don't know if that's like a reference to something or if like they just did it because fuck it, we backdated the other thing too. Why the hell not? But there it is. The end. That's the end of my Snatcher knowledge for the day.
It's all blind from this point in.
If I've played this before, so they did like update and change some graphics, and there's Solid Snake, I think, in it. But like, I actually think it looks worse than the original. It's more colorful because the Sega CD version had the shittier palette. But
one of the guys in that scene was just standing in place and bopping up and down. He wasn't actually moving.
well, in the original too, there's like a knife fight going on at one point, and some old man's looking at it, and it's like kind of, I don't know.
What's this now?
Knife fights.
Just like, okay, they're walking. As good as the music is, I don't have too much else for this part. Just okay. Let's get. Oh wait, here we go. I think now it's gonna do something. We're gonna get buzzed by the turbo cycle, or the tricycle is still in this version.
The turbo trike.
The tricycle.
Yeah, like some of these graphics do look sharper, but generally, like, I think when you see Gillian up close, you'll see like the problem.
I like how Gillian just kind of tweened into his car there.
So, I don't know. He just looks like different. Like, I feel like...
Yeah. There's like a weird lack of definition on his face. It just kind of blends in.
There's just too many colors is all.
Yeah, I feel like...
Do you really need 6 different shades of white for his shirt?
And it's like, I felt like the color contrast was sharper in the original, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It just looked better. that's the Konami Omni building. Yep, it still says that. Junker Hong Kong, I think. Whatever. Was that parallax going the wrong way? I didn't even notice, actually. So what do you think of the game so far?
Perfect.
Real treat.
I'll give it a 10 polygons.
I like the 2 intros that it had. Couldn't decide which one was the best.
They have this kind of cool looking... Thank you, I say Frosty
I could
Beverage.
go for a slice of Neo Kobe pizza.
So, at the very least, the Junker HQ music's like a lot better. But...
Is it? I like the original one.
You did like... I never liked the original one.
I like it a lot.
So, enter... You don't have to enter, let's talk.
It sounds like mall music to me, and not really like a music from a cop building for cops.
It's a little elevator building in a scan.
Yeah, so... Yeah, so Gillian's a total pervert, by the way, in this game. If you didn't hear about that, but
In a Kojima game? No way.
I know, yeah, they kind of toned it down for this. So I'm doing something to Mika right now. Wait, what is this? Oh, investigate. Gotcha. Oh, well, I'm maybe in trouble now. I'm in trouble now. There's only, I remember one, like, kind of tough puzzle where it's the Queen's Hospital. Because it's weird because even though it's in, like, English, that's still the puzzle in the Japanese version. You have to spell out, like, Queen, you know, to do it, but... Alright. I'm not going to bother reading any of this, because I don't think there's going to be anything, like, kind of interesting to say, you know? Unless you guys, like, really want me to try. I think I just listened to Mika's thing, is what that says in Japanese, maybe? No? Wait, what is that? I don't know, whatever, who cares? There we go.
ギリアンでいいよ、ミカ。ギリアンと呼んでくれ。
それじゃあギリアン、本部内への扉を開けるわ。私が本部内を案内します。
Also, he looks kind of cross-eyed, and his voice is like, I don't know. I really liked about the original. And then, yeah, here he's just like directly, like, creepily staring at Mika during all of it. I don't know.
This one, he's also like his voice seems a lot more over dramatic.
Oh,
like,
sounds like a very serious guy when he never really was like that at all.
Right.
The guy who whines about his fucking pizza disappearing into a bowl of soup.
ギリアンシードさんをお連れしました。
よく来てくれた。ギリアンシード君。私がジャンカー本部局長。
I feel like most of the voices are kind of just generic. I don't know.
What the hell? Chief looks
The
really
painting
weird.
of the vase of flowers on this guy's wall. Can't afford a real one.
Well, you know the big secret with that, right? The two faces.
Not in this economy.
君は記憶喪失らしいが、まだ戻らんのか。
Also, look at the portraits. Like, the characters are going past the frames. They're like on top of the frames.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, what
Pop
the hell
out
is
a little
that?
bit.
That must be intentional.
And like,
Oh, yeah.
Benson's shoulder just cuts off. It doesn't really look right when there's no frame that cuts it up. It just stops right there.
And did you notice,
Maddie, be nice. He's got a condition.
Oh, the old shoulder cutman.
Did you notice that, like, also, like, the chief seemed really sharp or whatever, and Gillian seemed, like, really blurry?
Yeah.
That guy, I think that's leave. Ask. Alright, I gotta ask him about all the Junker stuff.
I do like his banana cream sofa there.
I'm
It's
glad
delicious.
they retained that, made it a little sharper. The PC Engine version of the game, I think, is like kind of the best looking one, and But I got annoyed because there's like a YouTube channel called Censored Gaming that goes over like, it's like kind of interesting that they go over different versions of games and what gets changed between the versions, but then they were like, we recommend playing the PC Engine version of Snatcher, and it's like, it's in fucking Japanese! Like, you can't understand it! It's a story-based game! What's the matter with you? Damn it.
Oh, what? You don't speak Japanese? Psh, please.
I mean, there's 3 whole shooting sections. There's a ton of action you can enjoy, even if you don't read Japanese.
Just go out and learn it. It only takes about 3,000 hours to master a language, you big baby.
What jerks.
Chief looks really young, though.
But see what I mean? Like, don't they look like almost different, like art styles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Chief looks better, frankly. Gillian, I feel like they ran, like, some kind of filter on top of him.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else do I need to ask this guy again? Snatcher... something about the Snatchers. Everything looks too smooth, yeah.
It's like they got a bunch of extra real estate that they didn't really know what to do with, so they just kind of did the old emulator upscale thing and just kind of made it look worse.
So I just want to be thorough because, like, I don't want to, like, miss something and have to come back here.
Yeah.
Investigate, look at the Chief. I don't think I need to do that. Investigate, I don't think we need to do that. I think that's, is that leave? Yeah, it is. Mika, I don't know what she's saying, really. Oh, we're gonna go next, I guess. Let's go see Harry. Oh, he's not here, that's right. And that's definitely Marilyn Monroe in the back. I think she was Marilyn Monroe in... No, she was Madonna in the Sega version for whatever reason.
That's right, it's 1996. Time to move forward with the times.
Look at him just staring at her. It's so weird. Deck. There was a radio, by the way, Wraith260 is saying there's a radio play prequel. There was. It's called Snatcher. It was written by Suda51. Kojima was a voice in it. It's pretty good, actually. The Junker HQ guys who did Police Knots actually translated it, if you're interested.
Didn't you stream that a while back?
I did, with Dominic Tarrison.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was very, very Suda51, like very abstract, and they kind of like so like Snatchers really are kind of like biomechanical. Well, not well, yeah, they're kind of like vampires, right? Like that's sort of their thing because they have the little fangs and technically sunlight hurts them, but Snatcher goes the whole way with that and they explode in sunlight now, which is kind of funny, but also like kind of weird.
So that's why they call him Vamp.
No, it's because they're bisexual robots.
Hey, Jesus Christ. Alright, so I think I have to ask Mika about all 8 of these things. Harry, something about Harry. And I'm kind of forgetting... Oh, what is it? Oh, Gowdy is his name, I think, the computer, because it's like Jordan in the, they just give it some weird name or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's my story. Oh, wait. Was this Gillian? Question marks? What? What did I ask? Oh, no!
I think you just asked her measurements.
Did I?
That's one of the options on the menu.
Katorina no koto? Which
oh,
one
no,
is...
not that one. The very last one in the bottom right.
Mika no... Oh, yeah. On size... What are your 3 sizes? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nah, you know what?
Horn dog.
It's his first day. We're not gonna... We won't get him in trouble with the HR department that doesn't exist here in the future.
You get sent to the HR, but the person in charge is a snatcher. Oh no!
See, like, this looks alright, you know? I don't know. Maybe it looks okay? I don't know.
I could see it being really jarring if you grew up with like the Sega CD version.
Yeah. Oh, so this sucks.
Just that the graphics aren't very consistent because the background is like really detailed in a way. There's a reflection on the floor, but then Mika's in the foreground and she's just like a regular old pixel lady.
It's my junk rate. Oh shit, how do I pull out the
Sometimes
gun?
they have completely new art, and sometimes they just try to upscale the old ones.
So,
Yeah.
let me tell you one thing about PSX Snatcher. Apparently Select pulls out your gun.
Interesting.
It's an odd choice, I think.
You've got a nice junk rate there. Good job.
I would have a better one if I would have known to have pulled out my gun, but... Or how to pull out my gun. I don't know if they
Plug
have...
in your Konami justifier.
I don't know if they have the, There's a system in, like, where the better you do in the shooting sections, the harder the later ones are. Junker's Eye, as they call it. I don't know if it's in this version.
Really weird.
I have to admit, too, I don't really even know for sure if that's, like, a thing. It's, like, a thing in the like, that's mentioned, but I don't know, like, exactly how it, you know, works, or... They could just be lying to me about the junk rate stuff, or the Junker's Eye stuff. Yeah! That's that, I guess.
You junked him.
Junked.
Uh-oh. Oh,
That's your new catchphrase.
Junked!
Get junked.
Get junked. Oh, she was just saying all this crap. But, first rank, whatever. Okay, so... Let's get out of here, Mika. I don't care. What's she saying? She's saying last Harry might probably be back, is what she's probably saying. Mechanic. She looks totally weird from the side, too. Like, just has something off about her in general.
Yeah, I think it's because they use kind of the same body sprite, but she doesn't, like, she only moves her head.
Right.
And especially with the whole jarring transition from Sega CD to PSX.
いや初めてだわそうか気のせいか
So Harry sounds probably the most different so far. Or, maybe not the most different, but like... I don't know, everybody sounds kind of like generic for who they are, you know? It's just like, yeah, Gillian's a guy, and whatever, I don't know. Alright, so anyway. What am I asking him? Navigator, right? The original...
分かっておるそれでは君専用に開発したナビゲーターを呼んでみようか
Metal Gear.
おいメタルギア
And then this old gag. Like, I don't even understand, like, what's back there that would cast this really long shadow. Even now, at this point where you stepped out into the light. Take that, Kojima.
He set up that entire hallway just to fuck with people.
Oh, this is super weird. Wait till you see this. It's like a CG rendered Metal Gear.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's not good. I thought that the shooting range looked kind of rendered, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this looks really weird.
I don't think he's like that for the whole game. I could be wrong.
Better not.
Guy also has the banana line of furniture.
That must just be a thing.
It's a thing in Neo Kobe.
See if I can find his Was that pop?
Can you ask him his measurements?
Let me see. Ask Brasta.
おっ
That's nice.
とそうじゃった焦るなちゃんと用意してあるわいこれがジャンカーの武器となるブラス
Yeah, a little like glimmer animation if you're watching for it.
を採用しているしたがって使い手の反射スピードに反応するようになった
Wow.
つまり
Look at
ブラ
that.
スターの性能は使い手に関
Exactly
によるんだ
once.
それじゃ
I polished it a little bit.
Oh, it's dirty now. You know how it is in the future.
これは軽い。
そうじゃろう軍で使用しているレーガンとは
So,
わ
like,
けが違う
Yeah, you can kind of see the difference here, right? Like,
Yeah,
like-
like this image looks kind of weird too.
Like if you look at the gun, specifically the like upper left side of it, there's a bit of like a darker outline on it.
Uh-huh.
Like they're doing outlines, but then for Gillian's hands, they're not doing that at all.
Yeah.
And then the background is just like a blurred picture. It's not really pixel art at that point.
and it totally collides with like Harry's portrait at the bottom.
Yeah,
Right.
You're right. It's like totally different art styles for different things.
it is a really strange mishmash.
Flashing.
And then they change back to this, where like pretty much everything in the background has an outline of some kind.
All right, so there's the picture. What is this? Tell me about Snatchers. Never got one. Intact and all that. They always explode when you shoot them. They're weak points in the back of their head. That's where you should shoot for it. Ask about something about the picture, I think. Which I don't think you actually have to do to proceed. There's something you have to ask him twice about. Oh, yeah. Metal Gear, of course. Yeah. So I don't know why they, like, there's no music at all for this section. It's just, like, this weird, like, typing thing.
Who's that typing?
Mika.
Metal Gear.
Yeah, in front, instead of the screen and his little computer, there's just a keyboard. He keeps typing all the time.
And then it turns to, like, a low-poly PlayStation 1 Metal Gear in the next scene. With, like, really flat textures for no reason.
That would actually kind of rule.
Actually, yeah. What was that? Nano machine? Wait, nano
Oh, no.
machine. Yeah. I don't really know anything about this.
It's been here forever.
Yeah, we got them too. We got the
It's
nanos
always
of
of
the
the
ass.
machines.
Some kind of repair. So I guess you get injected with some kind of nano machine that helps you repair. If I remember, there is some system. There's some like joke where I think they inject him with some kind of nano machine thing that he shits out. Like he goes to the bathroom and it's like, Gillian, the nano machines, you know?
I don't want to suck it out. What can I do? Ah, yes.
Wait, so if you inject the nano machine, you're just not allowed to shit?
I forget. It's
You just can't poop ever again.
Yeah, remember when you take vaccinations and you have to not shit for the next 3 days?
so.
Ah, jeez.
Why is
You
there
get
like a
smallpox again?
why is there like a dirt background on the video phone?
This forehead is huge. Holy crap, look
Hello,
at
Professor
it.
Fivehead.
Metal looks good at least. They got one thing right.
Yeah, Metal Gear
Yeah.
looks good when it's not like the weird pre
I think that's exactly the same sprite. Those colors and everything look just like they do on the Sega CD.
Well, they're a little they're a little brighter because I think they're using the 256 from the PC Engine version. Like the PC Engine version has double the colors of the Sega. Gillian looks like crap here. This doesn't even look like the same character in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, he looks really strange.
Like I feel like his face changes between like between scenes. Like maybe I'm crazy
Yeah.
there, but
It
like,
feels
it's like-
different.
nobody could decide like what he looked like.
I think the thing is too, because like in the older versions, they of course had less space for the portraits.
Right.
So like the face is bigger compared to the whole head. But here they give him like a more pronounced jaw and a bigger forehead and everything. So it looks
Mhm.
different.
All right, wait. Yeah. So, factory. Here we are. Yeah, I don't love Metal Gear's kind of like voice, like sort of voice there. I mean, obviously it's supposed to be like kind of a joke because it's Metal Gear, and now instead of this menacing threat, it has like that kind of. Whoa, that's okay.
Here's some music.
This is the track I really like in the Sega CD version. That's like super hard to find because it's not in like the regular soundtracks, and it's called something like Faded Memories. Oh, this picture.
配属早々事件か。腕利きのジャンカーギブスンがスナッチャーらしき男を追い詰めた。果たしてその男はスナッチャーなのだろうか。そしてスナッチャーとは。
Here he just kind of looks like somebody who's trying to remember if he left the oven on or not.
Did I buy milk?
I never
cyber milk.
I never noticed how uncomfortable that steel TIE Fighter headrest is.
Yeah.
More must be. So.
Well, you see, there's no soft in the future. Nothing is soft.
Oh, okay. Let's go back to
It
Jump.
ran out.
Yeah, I liked Lucy Childs' rendition of Metal Gear better than whoever this is. Whatever jerk this is. The music's just odd too, I don't know. Let's see, alright, I think if I remember, they're not gonna let us just go in immediately. We have to like look at everything. And I guess I'll save state. I don't know why. I just don't want to lose my place, so to speak. Alright, sorry. Let's look at this thing. I think this is something like you do 10 things to just advance the next scene. But yeah, it's Gillian commenting on Snow 9 in the sky, I believe. Metal Gear telling him there's nothing surrounding, nothing, they can't hear him, they can't find him. Come on. There it is.
Oh, hi, Ridley. How's it going?
ジャンに何か起こったのでしょうか。ギリアン、気をつけてください。動体反応が複数あります。スナッチャーあるいはインセクターが潜んでいるかもしれません。
なんだそのインセクトって。
スナッチャーが警戒センサー用に使う雲型ロボットです。なりは小さいですが、ニードルガンで攻撃してきます。注意してください。
Alright then. What does that? Go in, I think? Please be careful. I think he's telling me you haven't even saved your game once or whatever. You know what? Let's check out that saving interface the next time Metal lets us. It looks like, it also kind of looks sometimes like a PC, like an old PC game, you know?
That's it, especially with like the rendered stuff from before. It does look like a crappy PC game.
Hey, thank you, Quite Lazy. I appreciate. And you're the new stream boss, by the way. Alright, so anyway, let's Seibu Suru. If you have which memory card?
Say on the wall, old punk.
Wait.
Ole.
Failed? What? Save? Did that not work? Fit.
Do you not have a memory card?
I mean, I should. Oh yeah, right here. Save one. Oh, maybe I was. Huh?
It was just asking you to create a new save file.
Oh, video, phone. Oh, that was odd. Anyway. All right. What is this? Move. Forward or back? Let's go forward. Yep.
リトルジョン。
ジャン・ジャック・ギブスン専用のナビゲーターです。
So strangely, they don't seem to have rendered Little John. If I could figure out where he is. The surroundings.
Where's little John? I want to see little John.
There he is. Animation's a little, like, better timed and everything. I guess. Alright, whatever, little John. Let's keep going. Alright. Everybody get ready for some really gory shit, okay?
Oh boy.
Just to let you know. Do you know how this version is different, by the way, of this part?
Nope.
Well, this is, like, I don't know why, but this is different in, like, every version of Snatcher, pretty much, and... So...
A piano fell on him.
So, like, the PlayStation version has this weird, like, half censorship thing going on.
What the hell
Yeah.
is this?
Like they show you everything normally, and then it's like, we better not show that. Put a filter over it.
For the record, I still think Sega CD is best in show for this. Like, I think, like, having his head in his lap is, like, I don't know, like, kind of freaky and disturbing, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
What is this filter exactly? It's some sort of weird, like,
So...
I don't even know. What do you... Super film grain? What is this?
Yeah, they do this to kind of, censor it, but what the PlayStation version does is they'll show you the gory thing and then censor it, which is like, why bother
Like
then?
you showed it already.
Yeah. There's an especially ridiculous scene where they'll use a mosaic, but they'll like they'll like show you the thing and then like load in the mosaic like a second later. Like I can't. I don't know. This is just like such a hack job, basically.
It's super inconsistent.
Also, this music is nowhere near as good as the Sega CD version of Pleasure of Tension.
Yeah,
right?
this is the weakest Pleasure of Tension.
Yeah, this one's not too great. I got his key. Investigate.
Like, that key was from a different game.
His right hand.
There's a really sharp picture with outlines that looks absolutely different from this weird-ass film grain censored background that they have here.
This is Pleasure of Tension, by the way, yes.
ギブスンは胃潰瘍だった。
はい、さらに胃袋内に残存物があります
Somebody in chat goes, doesn't even look like a man, it could just be a
召喚前
towel.
の正体が分かれば
It's totally...
ギブスンの足取りがつかめるな。
I
I
don't...
accidentally dropped a pie on a washcloth.
I don't even understand what the Snatcher did at this point anymore, because it's like it ripped his head off, and then it's like, I'll also take his arm and like, just cut on top of his body. I really want to fuck this guy up. I think I've investigated everything about Gibson. Oh, search the house, right. Alright, what's left here? Yeah, and then, I don't know why Metal's video screen is like this. Like,
分析終了
alright, just leave that on the ground and I'll look down on it, Metal. But,
1酵素交代法より大型 RH
this is,
Why did they change from the steel, like a frame from the UI? What is this dirt?
I don't know. Even more strangely, there's like a different UI for every act in the game. Like, yeah, no. The metal one is just for Act 1. I don't know.
They wanted a similar UI with the keypad there to coincide with the options menu and the weird ass control setup where you have like 16 buttons.
I like the data scroll that's going by, and that little picture of an end table there. With the frame. What is that?
Yeah, pretty good table. 90.
Thank you, No Delp
Snatchers are
Dippin'.
terrifying because the corpse they leave is so dead that it can't be identified.
That is fair. That's how they get you, actually.
I like that take.
それでは採取した毛髪を分析します分析終了分析結果表示します1毛根症
I forget exactly what Metal finds on the hair.
植物の染色により46
Unless it's just that, oh, maybe it might be Lisa's hair that he,
ブラウン
ripped out of her head. I keep forgetting, too, I can spoil everything in this, you know. But,
3
the word chromosome was in there, so you know, that's a new thing. Now you know it's, like, really well done.
4酵素交代
don't think you can skip any of this. It also looks like the Poisilides something. Alright, go. Alright, Metal, come on. So that was the thing, like, it would be nice to have, like, an iOS version of Snatcher or DS or something, but after looking at this, it's like, I don't know how Konami could fuck this up. Something with the criminal.
Make it a pachinko game.
What is this? Skin, maybe? So what's nice is they kind of take away, like, options you've, like, kind of gone through, so you don't have to, like, cycle through every... Oh, yes, you do, apparently. Okay, so you do have to
take it back. This game sucks.
Oh, this is his ulcer, I think. And then... it'd be... What was he doing eating buffalo meat with an ulcer? You can't eat buffalo meat with an ulcer, and which is something I've never heard. Like, I think you're allowed to eat, like, anything that's not too acidic with an ulcer? Maybe? I don't know.
Human DNA Analysis Pro. Oh, they sprang for the Pro version for Metal Gear. Holy shit. DNA Analysis free trial.
Pay $19.99 to unlock the rest of your analysis now.
Investigate. Notes. Investigate. What is this? The body, maybe? Investigate. Anything else about Gibson that needs... Nope. Alright, I think that's everything, but I'll do one last look on everything just to make sure. On the ground, I think we already did that. With the blaster? Is that what that said? Oh, his blaster, maybe. He got that. And I'm always paranoid with this game, and the note. Okay. This is the... trying to see here. Alright, so I must have missed something. Oh, I need Little John's memory chip, right? Loading in this is odd, too. Which is odd because, like, these graphics are so, like, small. Like, I can't imagine them having needed much, but...
PlayStation games just like to load for everything.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that verb is. Oh, that's gonna be inventory, but I don't need that. So I need to like... I think I need to do... Unless we already got his memory card, but I don't remember seeing that animation where his like claw reaches into Little John or whatever. Investigates. Oh, here it is. Memory. So blown up Gillian has like a weird blue outline, which doesn't look quite right. But only in the square, like the top of his hair out of it doesn't have the outline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to answer suspicious links, there's no real like totally uncensored version, like different ones of different things in them. Like, but PC Engine is the closest to original. Like Sega CD, like the American people like added stuff for reasons I don't know. Here we go.
And then, like, yeah, Metal Gear doesn't have a shadow. Just Gillian for some reason.
I think we have to...
I mean, he does kind of have the outline, but it's blue and Metal Gear's blue, so it's not that noticeable.
Oh, he does? Okay.
I think he does.
I'm gonna check your work on that one.
Yeah,
Go ahead. My credentials are on the line here.
Wait, here we go. They just told me to be quiet. I don't really hear it though. All right, but let's see.
Yeah, look at this weird pre-rendered background thing here. Completely in odds with what we just saw in the factory.
So I think the bomb's by Little John, if I remember. I don't really hear anything, but Metal Gear keeps telling me to, like, shh, so I'll believe him on that one.
Well, didn't they purposefully lower the volume for this section so you would turn it up?
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, they did, actually. Here.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I hear the beeping.
I'm turning the volume way up.
Oh my god, Gillian's face. What
Yeah, I
the
know.
fuck?
Flattering angle.
Holy goddamn.
Don't worry, Metal, I saved. Look at this terrible interface they had.
What the fuck?
So, like... Yeah... It doesn't really work.
No. There's so much wasted space on the bottom, too, below the health bar.
We gotta show you that nice chain background, though. Beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Look, it's got holes in it.
Gorgeous.
Alright, I think I got it, Snatcher. I think I'm good now. I don't know why, but, like, the lower left is really hard to hit. That might just be my analog stick, though. Maybe I'll switch over to digital in a minute. The diagonals are
Wow,
really
this
tough.
section's really long. Holy crap.
Yeah. I don't think it was this long in the original.
Could be because you did so well in the original training bit.
Maybe.
You're a pro, so they gave you the hardest bit.
So this is a bit that, if you don't see it in the original, but if you do get hit by the insectors, they have like a little thing where like Gillian, like or Metal injects Gillian with like some kind of like, this will calm you down and all that.
どうした急げ
腰が抜けました。
つべこべ言うな走れ爆発するぞ
ダメです。動けません。
あー世話の焼けるやつだそれ
If you look at Metal's antenna there, you can see the blue outline.
Ah. So I actually dropped the volume by half there, and they, like, I kind of raised it up, and then...
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably made a few people deaf if you left it at the original one.
What
Yeah.
a great animation also. He just floats there.
あーびっくりした耳鳴りがする
ボリュームを上げたままにしていたからです。
Hey, wait, look!
ちゃめ
大丈夫です。
Nuts or does their
状況は
squares not match up or something?
本部に帰りましょう。
Like, what's with Gillian's shoulder in the pink?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're going with that weird pop-out thing.
Yeah. Pretty weird.
ジャンカー本部に戻りました。
帰ったか
中に入ります。
And again, like the picture of the city is almost identical. It looks very similar to the one on the Sega CD. And it's really weird compared to the rendered sections. Like, look at this
あなたは
lobby.
よくやりましたよ。
そうねギリアンあなたのせいじゃないわ気にしないで局長が待ってるわギリアン
Trying to see. Oh, yeah, that's right.
そうそうご苦労だった
I think Chief, and then Harry, and you have to talk to Harry, and then you have to go to the detective's room, look through all his stuff.
ジーナ君彼の分も頑張ってくれ今スナッチャーと戦えるのは君しかいない
The end. Well, it's odd too. They also like.
Just looks really young. It's really weird.
I'm trying to think of. Do I have to do anything with the chief?
Some more elevator music. Oh yeah.
Ask about. Gibson's...
Visit the cafe on the second floor for delicious cinnamon rolls.
There's Catherine. Where am I going? Mechanic room, yeah, so... Was the chief saying something... Oh, like, I think it's just, like, using the nanomachines out in the field or whatever. Alright, so let's wait for it to load. Then I think we're going to mechanic, and then Harry's going to be drunk and sad and yelling at us, but then he kind of turned his heel really quickly on that. Any day now.
Classic Harry.
Classic Harry.
Classic PlayStation load screen. Wow, this is a lot of loading. Jeez.
This is worrisome.
You just got snatched.
Oh no! Shit, how long?
No, you've just been junked.
Is there a way I can fast forward on this emulator?
If you're using PC, I'm not sure which one you're using.
Here, alright, so... Alright, let me see if it's... Oops. Oh, I'm still at 400%.
Come on, you can do it.
No, I didn't try. Oh, here's the game over screen, by the way.
That sound was a bit fucked up. Please, what was that?
Or saxophone notes, it's all you get. Fuck off.
A broken tuba. What the hell?
Game over.
Alright, how many of these things?
You're dead.
Alright, I'll move it to 400% then, so you can like kind of we can get back to where we were after this endless scene of shooting the insectors. So the only reason I think it's worth trying again is because I actually ran into something like this, but in a completely different spot. So I don't know if it's just something that like, I don't know, happens every now and again, kind of, or what. But I'll have to say, I'll make sure to save more frequently. Jesus Christ, how many of these fucking things are there? So how are you enjoying PlayStation Snatchers so far?
It's interesting.
I hate it. Damn it.
I mean, it looks like shit, but that's fun.
It's like more colorful, at least, you know.
Oh, it's interesting to look at something and thinking, ha, I can do better.
I like when they show you someone's decapitated head for a second and then blur it out.
I like the picture of shocked Gillian where it's like some guy has heard of anime and anime reaction shots,
Yeah.
and then he told them to someone else. So it's like a broken telephone kind of game. And
It's
they ended up with
Gillian
something
if you learn how
horrifying.
to draw him from a Learn to Draw anime book.
Yeah.
I love that explosion sound. 10 times louder.
ボリュームを上げたままにしていたからです。
Oh my god.
現場の走行は全部記録しました。ホームに帰りましょう。
All right. So this is definitely not 400% though. Don't try to fool me, Snatcher.
キリア、ちゃんのこと聞いたわ。
すまない。俺が短く。
いいや、あなたはよくやりましたよ。
そうね、キリア。あなたのせいじゃないわ。
And
特徴が待ってるわ、キリア。
特徴。
急にそうそう、俺は現場の状況はメダルゲーから追ってもらっているが、ユーズのことは残念なこと。
Hey, if they're talking at 4 times speed, should we also be talking at 4 times speed?
Yep.
Okay, Maddie.
Scream looks like us.
And there we are. All right. Let's try that again. Go to mechanic. You okay? I heard you got shot out there. I'm okay, Chief. Here we are. Yep. Okay.
You fixed it.
Yeah.
We got the typing back. Yes.
よー、ジャンカーさん。ご帰還か。
アルコール反応酔っているようです。
わしゃ、あんたがもっと有能だと思っとったよ。
Like the Japanese guy acting drunk.
なんための応援じゃ。
He doesn't look drunk in this portrait. He's like he's goofing off.
じゃあもう、やつは死なずに済んだかも。
ハリー、それは違います。
いや、いいんだ、メタル。ハリーの言う通りだ。
じゃん。
That's right.
すまん。あんたには責任ないの。
メタル。現場に残っていたリトル・ジョンのメモリーチップをハリーに渡してくれない
That's
か。
right.
わかり
Okay.
ました。ハリー、リトルジョンのメモリーです。
All right. Let me pull up a Snatcher walkthrough just in case, because I feel like this is where. All right. Go to the detective's room. Chief. Computer. Front. Wait, no, that's the chief's office. Okay. So this is the part where you have to look through Little John or Gibson's shit. Investigates this. Investigates this.
Well,
Just-
our engineer was drunk and complaining that his partner, basically, workmate, got killed. Back to the mall music.
That emotional moment's over with, so.
Check out our second floor for great deals on sporting goods.
Let's examine the Koto. Oh!
Free balloons in the bottom floor.
That's their selling point. We got free balloons.
Why are there free balloons at the Konami Omni building?
To celebrate the death of Jean-Jacques.
Free balloon with any dead partner. Come see HR today.
I can see Konami doing that.
Bring DNA evidence of dead Junker to win free balloon.
Is there anything else we needed to do here? Investigate the door, investigate the coat, chest piece, investigate the chest piece, investigate. I feel like we did all this. Oh, right, wait, hold on. There's a puzzle I forgot about. Of course, how could I? Let's use our key to open the drawer. Get a capsule, that's right. And the disc. Alright, so we gotta investigate. Wait, hold on a second. Investigate the... What the hell is it? Investigate capsule.
これは何の薬だ。
それでは分析します。
Blade Runner PC actually is really cool if you've never played it before.
粘膜保護剤 H2 ブロッカー。胃潰瘍の薬
Actually use
I
the
didn't know that's
voxel
a
in
thing.
it.
ギブスが
It is a thing. It's a completely original story. There's a guy named Scorchy on SA who did a really good Let's Play of it, where he compared like things in it to the movie and stuff like that. Because it like parallels the movie. Like there's a weird scene where like a replicant meets Tyrell, and they have like a shootout, and that's really all that happens. And they're like, the problem is like you can kind of tell thematically they're supposed to sort of kill Tyrell here, but they can't because he's got to be alive for the events of the movie later, you know.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like kind of neat, kind of stuff like that.
Have you seen the new movie, by the way?
I haven't. I've heard it's good.
It is good. You should go see it.
I have a lot of movies I want to see, but I didn't go out and see that. I spent time instead on Temple, which is a really good movie. Wait a sec. Okay, so then we go to the front. Where's front? Movie about 3 American tourists who go to Japan and they find a haunted temple, and the like entire nation of Japan tells them not to go there, more or less, but they do. And then the horror starts, and then they realize they only have like 3 characters, so it lasts like 10 minutes, the horror part, and then that's that.
Shit, it gotta be spooky without actually killing them.
Mm-hmm.
A plugga wooga.
Oh, Mika doesn't want to talk now? I think we can comfort her.
See, now's the time when you ask for her measurements.
Okay. No. Alright, so... Is Harry better now? No, he's still crying too. Look at the poster, look at the photograph. Look at Harry. I'm wondering if I can get the Sparan. There it is, brand. Harry's brand. Oh, Brandy, right? And then this would be like, it should say Napoleon on it. Yeah, here we go. There we go. 39 dash. Okay. Annoyingly, the game does make you remember all these numbers. Unless they change it in PlayStation, who knows? But that doesn't sound like a very Kojima thing to do. And I feel like there is one last thing we have to do. We have to ask Mika about Buffalo restaurant, maybe? I could be wrong about that. Yeah, she's not.
I need a list of every place that serves buffalo meat in the world.
Right. So, Metal Gear. Let's use the video phone. It's actually whale meat in this version, that's right. Call? Oh yeah.
あんた誰だい？
ギブスンの知り合いだ。情報が欲しい。
あんたもデカかい？
Oh
信用
wait,
ならんな。
that's right. It's a password.
それじゃあ暗号といくか。
暗号？
Let's see here. Let me see here. All right, yeah, that's right. You had to look up Napoleon in the previous version. There's a Japanese password guide, thankfully. This person. So, Napoleon's question. Okay. So, the revolution. Answer? What the hell? And then I believe that's the revolution has begun, was it? So that's Onetsuta, which I totally just knew and didn't look up or anything. Oh, I just can't find where ne is here. Oh, ne. And the game will yell at me for okay. What? Fuck.
Do you think that was your video phone that made that noise, or Napoleon himself?
He's really good at doing that noise. Do you think that means you got it right?
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what?
Does he make you call him again? Like he's just, nope, I'm hanging up now. You gotta call again to try again.
Like, why would he let you call again? Not just try until I get it right.
Yeah, let's see who else we can call. Then we have to wait 5 minutes, I think, to try. Thank you, quite lazy.
What was that?
Of course, now I have Gowdy. That's its name. Right. Oh yeah, I can't look anything up because it's all in Japanese. That's right. Huh. Huh. All right. Oh, whatever. Let's try it. How would you spell Jamie? I don't know. Forget it. We're not using this computer. I'm done. Oops. No. Whatever. Bye-bye, Gowdy.
Computer sucks. I want to talk to Napoleon again.
Let's try it again. So the answer's apparently
Buzz at me.
Metal Gear, video phone. I should have saved actually. I should have saved stated before I answered Napoleon. Come to think of it.
Oh no! Does it mess up the rest of the game if you get something wrong?
Nah, it doesn't mess up the rest of the game. Oh, come on. Shit. Boo. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. Whew. Man, Snatcher.
Really doesn't like being emulated.
Maybe this is actually how it worked in the... Maybe it might have been a bug in the original. Who knows? I don't. There we go. Didn't we just have this conversation with him?
He likes to stay consistent. Anpo?
I don't even know what he's really saying.
Neither do I.
Okay. This is the revolution, or as for the revolution. And I answered correctly. I'm sorry.
Will not be televised.
I guess Tenka is the other answer. Yeah, actually, well, no. I was thinking maybe they're being a jerk and they're not letting me, like, do it because I didn't actually look it up or whatever, but...
Oh, yeah, you have to actually know it. Like, Gillian has to know it before he can type it in.
I don't think that's true. Because I feel like in the Sega CD version, if you do it, like, Metal's like, how did you know that? And they do the Kojima thing, like, I just have intuition, and like, I think you cheated. It's totally wrong, is what he said. Let's try that again. Let me try the other one. A, I, U, E, O. Nani, nu, ne, o, ne. Tsu, ta, onetsuta. God damn it! Let me see here.
That's what the guide is telling you to type in?
Yeah, it's Napoleon's questions, answers. Outer Heaven answer. Katrina's questions. Let me try it again. Like PSX Snatcher. Answers. Napoleon. Let me just. Yeah, because I could swear it was that, but... You know, actually, the other thing we could do... I'm not going to answer you, Napoleon.
Wow, rude.
I know. Wait, I got a plan. Sort of. Alright, it's not really a plan, per se, but... It is a general idea. Computer room. Alright, here we go. We're gonna solve this puzzle right now. Use Goudy. You guys are gonna be so impressed with what I come up with here.
I can't wait.
Oh, I think you might have been using a full size too. That might be why.
Oh, instead of a little one?
Yeah.
That's actually a good point. You know what? Before I do my plan, I'm going to save state here, go back. And say, oh.
If this keyboard even has a small 2.
That's a terrible idea, Andy. What the hell were you thinking? Back to Goudy. Let's ask about people. It's going to ask me for a name. And I'm going to... This time, I'm going to input... Na... Where is... Napo... Is it Rayon or Rion? I think it's Rayon. Akasatana. Shit. I think it's Rayon. Napo Ray on. Boom! There he is. Napoleon Bonaparte. So,
That's him.
Good picture. What the hell is that? That's Napoleon as seen in Ultima.
2 colors.
sorry, I'm just looking for... Let's see the thing about the revolution. Wait, is that it? No. Italy, Italy. Oh my god, this is like a thing. Oh, here we go. Revolution Owata.
Oh,
Dicks.
so the guide was just wrong.
Yeah, the guide was totally wrong. It's Owata. Revolution has ended. Owata. It's Owata. Duh. Duh! Ah! What a jerk I am. Wait, but I do need the small Sue.
Does the big one not work?
Maybe the big one works. I don't know. I don't type on Japanese keyboards all the time.
Well, you gotta save
That's
state,
it.
so.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Hmm. All right.
The number you have reached is not in service at this time. Please check the number and dial again.
What was that language?
Why is that in some sort of weird dead language?
You guys. I don't know. Wakarimasen. Where's the turbo cycle? Oops. Yeah, this is totally rendered now that I'm looking at it. Alright, now that we found Napoleon, Jesus. I don't know if there's anywhere else to go, really. It's Metal Gear. I think that's inventory. Is this like drive? No, I think that's comfort or something. I think I figure out how to get out of here. We're stuck in Junker HQ. Computer.
There's no way out.
You gotta listen to this music for 10 more minutes.
The shooting range. Oh wait. Oh, he's back. So maybe we have to talk to him or whatever. Ask Gibson. There we go. It's Katrina. Alright. Well, now that we solved Napoleon's puzzle, I was gonna at least get to Alton Plaza, but it does seem like it's starting to get a little late. Maybe we'll
Hear that Christmas song. We gotta hear it.
All right. I'll keep going. Chief's office. It's the shooting range. I don't know how to get out of here. Move, investigate, ask, inventory, use Metal Gear. What else would I have to do? Ask about everything again. Ask about... Or actually, you know what I could do? Maybe I can investigate his brandy. Again. Photo. I don't know. What else is there? Chief's office.
God, the picture of him as a kid is hilarious. What a fantastic hairstyle.
Alright. She's still crying?
God, it's so weird too because it's only 2 frames for the crying, so it's more like a machine blinking. His tears welling up in her eyes.
Mika, humans are supposed to blink sometimes.
Beep, beep. It says move to the front and move to the turbo cycle, or the tricycle. But I still see the same 5 options, I think, which is like chief's room, mechanic room, computer room. I think this is the detective's office, and then like the shooting range. So, all right, move to detective's room, investigate the such possessions, use the key. There's the locker, the coat, the chest piece, brandy bottle. It seems like I did everything I could think of, but let me just check the.
You don't have to report to the chief before you go or anything?
Nah. He's usually just like, alright, go investigate Gibson, you know? I'll just make sure. I don't know. Investigate the capsule, investigate the coat, investigate the Roka, whatever that is, the locker, the disc,
The rocker.
Maybe I have to look at everything. Let me just look at these 6 things real quick.
The guide I'm looking at just says you have to establish the meeting and then you can leave. You should be able to go to Alton Plaza.
This might be it. I didn't look at these items, and now like Gillian and Metal are talking about them. And put the stuff in evidence. That's a good question, actually. Hold on, let me see. Junker ID. Actually, I don't seem to have it into evidence. That's really weird. Investigate the capsule. Look at the capsule. Look at the coat. I should have the chest piece. I don't know. What else is there? I feel like I got everything. I don't know. Yeah, I can't even see the diskette anymore, and I don't think I don't think you actually take the capsules with you. So let me see if maybe this was enough. Oh wait, now she's fine.
Oh.
She's kind of scary too, to be frank.
I guess you just did have to look at everything.
Ask about Gibson, Trina. Here we go. Something Riori shop. So place that sells whale, I suppose. And then screw it. Let's just move to. Yep, there's a 6th option here. Yep, there it is. Drive. All right. And thank you, Gillian. Yes. Okay, thank you. All right, let's go to Gillian's apartment, Gibson's house, Altamira Plaza.
Fuck yeah.
You did not know it was Alton Plaza in the Sega CD version, but it was originally Altamira Plaza. I don't know why they changed it. Plato's Cavern.
I think it's like a. I think they might have changed it because it was either like an investment or some kind of financial company.
Oh yeah. Do you know that Alton Plaza in the American version is named that because it's not L.A. spelled backwards? There you go.
Is it not?
Mm-hmm.
This game really likes spelling things backwards.
I don't know what you mean.
That'll never come up again.
You see, Gillian backwards means not a snatcher.
Oh.
New plan off Earth like. Oh wait, Joy Division, we can call them. 69, nice, 1170.
Let's do it. It says nice in there too. You have to type it in.
Anything you want.
I love these ads. These are great. Old Trancer.
Transfer.
Oh, alright, forget it. I guess 69 didn't work out for once.
Damn.
Oh look, it's Twin B, I
Can't
think.
believe this.
Oh look, we can call Konami.
Yeah, call him up.
Were they 31?
I'm sorry. We no longer make games. Goodbye.
Just give us your money.
If this is Kojima, you are fired.
What was it? 31234, I think I said. Oh, jeez. Konnichiwa. Konami no something.
Oh my god.
Snatcher. Oh. Can't really make any of this out. Arigato gozaimasu. Gomaimashita. Thank you very much.
I think it's saying, like, thank you for buying Snatcher.
I think so, yeah. This Snatcher... Well, she had a great, like, speech. She wasn't, obviously, this photorealistic or anything in the Sega CD version, where she's like, love Snatcher. You know what? Like, if it made me laugh, cry, I love the characters and stuff. Silent Hills will never be a reality. That's a fucking creepypasta there. Also, you know, I feel really bad for all the people who are kind of like, I bet Death Stranding is gonna be like the new PT. Like, wow, that's so wishful. It won't ever happen.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, guys. Let's look for Napoleon.
Why does Random get his own ad? You see that? For the cult shop thing?
No, I didn't see that. That's another too. He's like, you never know who's a snatcher. Anyway, you called me and knew about Napoleon Bonaparte, so obviously I can trust you.
It's true.
Never
Snatcher's
heard of that
got
guy.
Wikipedia.
Let's ask about. Oh wait, he's like, can I use that to show him my Junker ID? Yeah. Wait, what is this? Muka. I don't know what that is. Okay. Anyway, please tell me about yourself. Please tell me about Gibson. And Gibson. I think this is where he wants to have money. So, what is this? Look, investigate, use. Yeah, what kind of money? Now tell me about Gibson. Tell me about the whale restaurant or whatever. Just take the money. Now tell me about the restaurant. Is he actually doing that, or? this. The last time I saw Gibson, tell me about. Oops. Alright, tell me about the Buffalo restaurant or Whale.
What's a man got to do to get some buffalo in this town?
Whale.
Whale. Whale. That's right.
I don't care.
All right. Are we?
Whale, buffalo, same animal.
All right, send Napoleon back.
And Maddie, stop your wailing.
Don't buffalo me.
What?
Have you never heard that one?
Don't buffalo me.
Buffalo, 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 buffalo.
Whale, whale. Well, whale, whale. All right. I think that's enough for tonight. You guys want to play more tomorrow or something? Too bad. It's not going to happen.
Thank God.
All right. All right. I'm going to get going. I'll talk to everybody later. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming on, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Bye.